Welcome to the first video of the semester exam review. This is questions 46 through 57. I will be doing more than just this one video for the exam, but I'm putting this out there to start with. Remember, always check your work, write down what's going on if you make a mistake, and if you study ahead of time, you shouldn't need to cram the night before. If you do a little studying every night, the test will be fine. Remember, it's multiple choice. There's only 33 questions, and you will do great. Okay, let's take a look at number 6. So for 46 through 49, we are completing each table, identify the relationship between the two columns given an algebraic expression. So you're not really identifying the relationship, they've given it to you. You're really just filling in and solving. So for this first one, you would have d minus 5. So if d is 27, you would have to do 27 minus 5, which gives you 22. Next, you would have 44 minus 5, which gives you 39. And then you would have to do 55 minus 5, which is 50. And then you would have to do 90 minus 5, which is 85. Okay, for 47, we're doing the same thing, except for now we have x plus 13. So we're going to plug in, so we have x is 9, so we're going to plug in 9 for the x, so 9 plus 13, which would give us 22. And then we have 17 plus 13, which will give us 30. And then we have 25 plus 13, which will give us 38. And then we have 58 plus 13, which will give us 71. Okay, now let's look at number 48. So in this problem, we see that we have m over 3, which we know is also m divided by 3. So for this first one, we're going to plug 18 in for m. So we have 18 over 3, which we know equals 6. Okay, next we are going to do 36 over 3. So I went ahead and wrote down all the division problems for each one just to save time. So we would have 36 over 3, which if we simplify that would give me 12. We have 6 and 9/10 over 3, and if we solve that would be 2 and 3/10. And if we have 0 divided by 3, that would just be 0. Okay, next we have 7 in. Remember we talked about when a variable has a coefficient, it actually means the number times the variable. So this means 7 times n. So all we are going to do is continue to plug in. So I have 7 times 2, which is 14. And then we have 7 times 7, which is 49. And then we have 7 times 11, which is 77. And 7 times 15, which is 105. We are on number 50. So the table shows the fees charged for rollerblading at a roller rink. What are the two variables in the problem? So we should see that the two variables is the number of minutes and the cost to skate. And next it says, what is the independent? Remember, the independent doesn't rely on anything. So in this problem, out of the two variables, the number of minutes is not dependent on anything. So it is my independent variable. Oh, I forgot the word of. Let's put that in there. Number of minutes. Okay, and that would leave the cost. And we've talked about how the cost of something is always going to be the dependent because you have to pay for things or you have to earn money. So that is independent and dependent. Next, we're going to look at 51 through 54, which actually goes with the unit we are working on right now. It says, write an equation to describe each problem situation. So the first question says you have a coupon of $5 off. So that's a key right there. There's some keywords off your total bill at Mama's Meals on Main. Let B represent the amount of your total bill. So B is going to be our total bill. And P represents the total amount you will pay after using the coupon. Okay, so if we think about this, B was our bill, and we're going to use this coupon, and off means to subtract, so $5 off equals P, the price that you're going to pay after they take it off. So next question says, Private swimming lessons cost $35 per hour. Let N represent the number of swimming lessons you take. And let S, it's kind of over here, there we go, got it back on the screen now. Let S represent the total you will spend on swimming lessons. So you would have to think if each swimming lesson we're going to assume is an hour. So that would be S, the price, equals 35 times N. Okay, the next question says you have 84 favors to divide equally between gift bags. Let G represent the number of guests at the party and F represent the total number of favors that will be in each bag. So you would have to think I have 84 favors divided by the number of guests would equal how many favors are in each bag. And remember when it says divide equally, so that tells you it's a division problem. Okay, the next question. You have already read 2.5 hours for the readathon. Let H represent the additional hours you read, and T represent the total number of hours you read. So T is our total, so we're going to do T equals, and then it says I've already read, so that means I've done that amount. So I've done 2.5 hours, plus whatever additional reading I'm also going to read. Okay, your school has 12 tables for the students in the lunchroom. Let S represent the number of students in the lunchroom, and N represent the number of students at each table. So this one we actually talked about in class that you could write it several different ways. So we could say S represents the number of students in the lunchroom, so I could do S divided by 12 equals N. So you're taking the whole number of students and dividing it by 12, or you could do 12 times the number of students at each table equals S. Okay, number 56. Which offer is the better buy? Justify your answer. So when we're looking for better buy, we're having to compare the same thing, but given to us in two different ways. But we need them to be some way equivalent to each other. So we have 2-liter bottles of orange splash, $1.99 per 8 pack. So I get 8 of those. So I would have to do 2 times 18 to get 16 liters. So this is 16 liters for $1.99. Okay, this one is half-liter bottles for $4.99. So really all I'm getting is 2 liters here. So if we think about this, you have $1.99 for 16. That's a lot for $1.99. And if you look over here, you have $4.99 for 2 liters. You're getting a lot more here for less. And this one is only 2 for $4.99, so you can kind of common sense think this one. So $1.99 would be the better buy because you're getting more liters. Number 57 will be the last one for this video. There will be other videos for the rest of the questions. On a map, 1 centimeter equals 50 kilometers. What is the actual distance between 2 towns that are 3 and 5 centimeters apart on the map? Explain your reasoning. So we have 1 centimeter over 50 kilometers. But I am trying to get to 3 and 5 centimeters. So we're doing a proportion, so this would multiply by 3 and 5 tenths. So I would need to multiply this by 3 and 5 tenths. So let's do that real quick. So I know I'm going to need a 0, then 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 3 is 15, plus the 2 is 17. I have 1 decimal place. So this would have to be 175 kilometers. I know some other people that chose to work it out. Well, if I have 50 and 50 and 50, that's 3 centimeters, so that would give me 150 kilometers. And then I'm only going a half more, so then they added 25, and they got 175. It's another way I saw some students work it out, which is completely okay. Remember, check your work. Always show your work. Yes, you're watching the video, and you could just write the answer down, but that's not how we study. Practice, check your answers, and you will do great.